Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to today's stream. Today is another day filled with fun and adventures in Pokemon. Um, Reason being is we have a tournament coming up in literally 2 days. It's going to be on Saturday. It's going to be great. It's Grand Champions Festival. I've been talking about it like nonstop for the past month. It'll be very, very fun. I'm very, very nervous because there's going to be a lot of people, and I need to win 7 games out of 9 in order to qualify for day 2, which we'll even see if we get that far. I don't even know if we'll get that far, but we'll definitely see. But yeah, we are just gonna get into it. I just want to practice a little bit some more. I have this special roster here to celebrate the 2026 Global Challenge. A 2026 Global Challenge Special Watch will be made available. Pokemon featured in this roster. Okay. Feature following Pokemon are included in regulations to MA. Sure. Oh, that's like none at all. Pokemon Champions, you recruit in-game battle. Okay. Oh, this just looks like a specific roster for this game. Okay, that makes sense. Sure. I'm not concerned about that. So, we are going to be playing some more ladder here. The season ends in 18 days. I'm going to try to get to Master Ball rank. That's pretty much as far as I want to get in this particular season. Maybe next season I'll try to go a little bit higher, but we'll see. Alright, let's go ahead and check this out. The special roster. Nothing special. No shinies or anything. I'll take... I don't think I have Artralodon yet, so I'll go ahead and take Artralodon. Okay, so you can only do like one at a time, but that's fine. All right, we're going to go ahead and do some VGC competition live. Oh, is the online battle placement here? Oh, so yeah, okay. Warm-up challenge. Yeah, give me those. Go to online competitions. Okay, we can sign up for the global challenge here, which we will. Required number of battles 3, max number of battles per day, max total 45. Okay. I didn't mean to end that. Oops, I agree. We will go with Grand Champs here. Select this team and enter the competition. So this competition is going to be April 30th to May 3rd. And between that time, or between April 23rd or April 30th and May 3rd, which I think is next weekend, we will be able to climb the ladder. Let me actually see what week that is. Yeah, next weekend. It starts next Thursday, and then we'll basically be playing until Sunday, and we're trying to grind as many points as we can. I'll go ahead and enter this competition with this battle team here. And yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and go into ranked tier. We managed to get into Ultra Ball tier ranked 2 with this team. I'm starting to have a lot more confidence in this team. I'm starting to kind of understand how my game plan is supposed to be. I understand who I need to watch out for, who I kind of want to pick apart, so on and so forth. So, looks like we have Mega Tyranitar or Mega Beedrill, one of the two. Suian Zoroark. Okay. Suian Zoroark's going to be a little awkward for me. Sneasler, Milotic, and Artralodon. So this is most likely going to be a Sandstorm team. We'll go ahead and send out Sam and Brant to start with because they can handle a lot of this team. We'll send out Wallace as well for the Milotic. And I think I want to send out... I think Spiff would be particularly useful here. So we'll go ahead and use Spiff as well. We're going to be on the bulkier side here. Not very fast, but we should be okay. I did not stream yesterday, just because I was very tired. I didn't want to... Whoa. Okay. I didn't want to do a whole lot yesterday, so I did not stream, but I did edit some, and that was fun. That was nice. It was a good day. Okay, let's see what we got. So I think immediately we're gonna swap out Talonflame and swap into Spiff. Spiff would be good. No, Milotic. Or yeah, we'll swap out to Wallace here. So first we'll do yeah, let's go ahead and just immediately swap out here into Wallace. And then we'll go ahead, actually, let's see what we got here. I can survive for sure. Let's go ahead and use Protect here actually to start with, and then we'll go ahead and just pop an Earthquake immediately and see what our team responds with here. They might swap out Milotic, they might not. I don't think they will. I think I will still do the swap out on turn 2. I just want to see what our opponent here will do. I don't want to set up Tailwind. I think I'll save Tailwind till later because Archulodon or Milotic they're fairly fast, but they're not going to be faster than Garchomp here. I lied. I guess Milotic is going to be faster than Garchomp. Earthquake. Too much damage. That's a lot of damage. Okay. You're probably gonna use Draco Meteor if I were to guess. Oh, well that makes sense. So you have Milotic. There's Citrus Berry. Okay. Archulodon uses Thunderbolt. And on Brent? Okay, sure. Sure it is, sure. I'm gonna go ahead and pop a Tailwind then. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use Earthquake one more time. Just to clean out Archulodon here. Archulodon should be taken out by this Earthquake. Ooh, not quite. Looks like that stamina was able to leave it alive for an extra turn here. Talonflame will get we'll use Focus Sash here. Yeah, there's Draco Meteor. I'm pretty sure the Thunderbolt was probably a mistake, but that's okay. Brand's gonna go down. That's fine. Your special attack is down. And they will... okay, well... They will forfeit because I guess our plan didn't work. So we will go ahead and take our 6th win streak here. And move on. I'm definitely... I'm not super not confident that we'll win the next one, but I think the next one will be a bit more of a challenge. I'm not really sure what the guy was going for there, but it's good to know that Golurk, Belly Bull has Belly Drum. Probably gonna send out Farigiraf first and try to send out Torkoal for Trick Room. Slow King here, yeah, this is definitely a Trick Room team. I'll send out Frostlass, I think, first. We'll use Brent here just in case Torkoal or Belly Bolt come out. And then for Corviknight, I don't really have a major counter, but I'll bring in Wallace. So I'll bring in the first 4 here and see what we can get with this. I'm going to try to use Taunt on Farigiraf immediately, assuming that Farigiraf is going to be first. Squishy and Mr. Slow. Yep, there's Belly Bolt right off the bat. Okay. So I'm going to use... I think Mr. Slow here is definitely going to have Trick Room. I don't have to worry about Fake Out, I don't think. Yeah. So go ahead and do that. And we'll go ahead and use... You know what? I think we'll actually use Aurora Veil to start here, just to get some of our extra tankiness in. So we're immediately going to do this. Snow Warning. Ooh, Oblivious. Okay. So Trick Room's going to definitely go off here. I think because of that, I'll swap over to Brent here. Thunderbolt, which I survive with Focus Sash. And then you are going to use Trick Room. Yep, there it goes. Okay, good to know that Oblivious does not work as that. I'll go ahead and use... You're probably going to target Sam with the Thunderbolt, so I'll go ahead and send in Brent just to prevent that, and then I'll continue to use Shadow Ball. Luckily, with the buffed defense on here, are you going to swap to Golurk? Potemkin? Who is Golurk? Okay. So I made a good call on that. We're going to go ahead and send out Brent here. You're probably going to use Thunderbolt again, or Parabolic Charge. That doesn't affect Potemkin, and it doesn't affect Brent. So that'll heal you. Got it. I didn't know that was an AoE move, though. That's good to know. Ooh, rip. Not quite. Although your special defense did fall, so that's good. We'll go ahead and pop a Rock Slide here, and then we'll go ahead and I think I'll use Protect on this turn for Frostlass, just in case Golurk decides to do any funny business. Potemkin's actually a really good name, though. I'm not gonna lie. I think it does help that I can kind of like talk through my attacks as I'm kind of, because I want to narrate this. Oh yeah, you're gonna have Unseen Fist, aren't you? Oh, you're just gonna use Protect. Okay, fair enough. Because Mega Golurk will have Unseen Fist. So that's going to do 25% damage. If it decides to do, like, Shadow Punch. I avoided the attack anyway. That's funny. Use that. And then we'll go ahead... Electromorphosis. I'm not entirely sure what that does. I think that's going to buff their next electric-type move, if I'm not mistaken. Go ahead. I'll pop a Rock Slide again. And then I think I'll just use... You could have Wide Guard potentially, I think. I think I'll go ahead and just... no, actually, I'll save the multi-target. We'll go back here. I'll use Dragon Claw on Squishy. And then I'll use Shadow Ball on Potemkin. Muddy Water comes out. This isn't going to do a whole lot thanks to the Aurora Veil. Poltergeist. This is going to do a lot. I don't know if with the buff defenses, yeah, I was not confident I was going to live that. But that's okay. Okay, we'll go ahead and send out... Aurora Veil has one more turn here. Go ahead and send out Sam, actually. And then... What we'll do here... We'll go ahead and pop Earthquake. Because I don't think he'll expect the Earthquake. And then we'll Protect. This is the whole reason why I put Sam out here first. Is so I could try to get Tailwind off maybe in the next turn here. Because I think Trick Room should have one more turn up, if I'm not mistaken. No, not even... we'll see, we'll see. If Brant goes next, then that means it's gone. Okay? You should survive this, Brant. Yep. Your special defense fail. And Rough Skin does you over. And then this Earthquake should finish off the Squishy here. Nice. Snow stopped, so no more Royal Veil, unfortunately. But I got the the Twisted Dimension did return them all. So I got the upper hand here. Slowking is going to be a bit of an issue. Chadgraph, okay. I have to guess which one is going to use Trick Room here. Because I don't have dual taunt. What I can do here is pop Rock Slide, and then because I know Slowbro has Taunt, I think I'd rather just taunt Slowbro and kind of hope for the best. Wait, you have Oblivious! I keep forgetting that! I should have done it on Frigoraph, but that's okay. Hopefully this flinches. Hyper Voice, you should... Okay, neither of you survived that. Okay, I think this is game over here. I don't know if they'll be able to do a whole lot to Milotic, though, is the thing. I could just Scald spam. And see what they have. I really wish Wallace started Calm Mind instead. We'll go ahead and pop Scald here on on Frigoraph. I'm not gonna call it whatever it's calling. I'm gonna pop Scald here, see if I can get a burn chance off. Sidekick, how much damage is it gonna do? Not a whole lot. What about double sidekick? That did a little bit more. Okay, well, that's... that's both a good and bad thing. We'll see what happens. Can I get a burn, please? Citrus Berry. And no burn. I'm gonna forfeit, because I don't see myself winning this unless if I got that burn, then maybe I would have had a chance. But with Trick Room up, no way. Oblivious is a good strategy on the Slowbro, though. I didn't even know that Oblivious prevented Taunt. Is that new? That has to be new. I guess not. This guy and I have very similar teams here. I'm gonna predict a King Gambit in the back. And Rotom Wash. I don't like dealing with Rotom Wash. Rotom Wash is gonna be annoying. Especially if it's Choice Wash. We'll roll with this. Yeah, I thought Oblivious only worked against Infatuation, but that's good to know. Okay, there we go. Ow. The Doom Washer, that's so funny. Okay. I'm not gonna bother with... I'm not gonna bother with this. We'll go ahead and do Mega Ball. And I think we'll pop Aurora Veil, because we should be able to make good use out of it. Warning active. Protect. Set up my Tailwind first. They'll probably use Thunderbolt, if I were to guess. I'll use Roarveil here. Yep, there's Thunderbolt. Should have 13 HP, which is effectively Focus Sash. Their Talonflame is not going to be faster. I'm going to go ahead and taunt Talonflame here, And then I'm going to go ahead and use a Blizzard to get some chip damage on both of them and hope for a freeze. Oh, their Tailwind is going to be activated by Gale Wings, isn't it? Yeah, that... Okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah, there goes their Tailwind, but that's okay. I'll use Taunt here to kind of prevent anything else. Because it could also know Swords Dance for whatever reason, so... Get a Blizzard. Can I get a freeze on one of them? No. Use Volt Switch, okay. I think with that Volt Switch, I'll go ahead and send in Spit. Unless I send in King Gambit. Alright, King Gambit. So I'm gonna send in Brant instead. And I'm not concerned about Phoenix here. So I'll go ahead and pop an Earthquake, and then I'll go ahead and pop Protect on this turn. I kind of hope this forces a switch on them, but we'll see. Because if they predict this correctly, they could take 0 damage. It's possible. King Gambit's probably going to try for a Sucker Punch on Frostlass, if I were to guess. They're probably going to assume that I will do damage. No, okay. Flare Blitz, better Protect. So here's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and use Rock Slide. I should still be faster than their Talonflame. And then we'll go ahead and use Shadow Ball. Yeah, we'll double target. We'll double target here. Well, not double target, but we'll do a Rock Slide. And actually, I'm kind of... Here's... we'll swap to... We'll swap to Spiff on this turn. We'll see how this goes. Flare Blitz. Soak that up. There's Rock Slide. Take out the Talonflame. Cleave. Nice. No Tailwind for us. And then the snow will go away next turn. What do you have? You're probably going to use Rotom if I were to assume. You might swap out King Gambit too. Oh, you're going to use your own Frostlass? Okay. We'll go ahead and pop Earthquake. I think. Yeah, I think because King Gambit's going to be a little bit more dangerous here. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll go ahead and use Protect on Clefable here. I want to say they're going to swap out their King Gambit on this turn. No. Okay. I thought they would. We're going to Protect on this turn? Blizzard. Ooh, that means we're probably not going to survive this. Oh, lordy. Lord Brant. You have no business living a Blizzard from a Frostlass, dude. Goodness gracious me, man. That was that Aurora Veil, dude. Let's go ahead and use that, and then I think we'll... You're definitely gonna use Iron Head here. I'll go ahead and use Moonblast on the King Gambit, because it's supposed to be regularly effective. Brant is gonna be the fastest one on the field now, I think. Well, not anymore. Bye, Brant. Oh, you were so clutch, dude. Because I don't have choice on Brant, which now I'm kind of considering. Nice. I don't know whose Frostlass is going to be faster in this case. Mine's at full health. I should be able to survive at least one attack. This guy probably has Sucker Punch if I were to guess. Let's do, what do I do? Let's use Shadow Ball. Let's use Shadow Ball. Let's kind of gauge this here. Oh, yours is faster. Okay. Damn. Mine isn't really fully set up for max speed, which I guess it should be. That was close, though. That was real close. If I could just knock out King Gambit, dude. King Gambit is so annoying because it's tanky. It's not fast. It's just tanky, and it does a lot of damage. That's the problem, and I don't really have a way to counter that unless I choose Aegislash and Brant. But, ugh, that's rough. Okay. You have three Pokemon that are weak to Brand. We'll try this. Volcarona and Clefable. Noted. Sam and Brent. They don't. Neither of them have Fake Out. I don't think Clefable can learn Fake Out, but I'll go ahead and use. You know what? I'll go ahead and taunt Clefable first, actually, and then I'll go ahead and use Rock Slide because I know either this Volcarona is going to switch or. Oh, yep. Okay. Well, I was going to taunt you anyway to begin with, so that's good. I'm not super concerned with a Quiver Dance Volcarona, to be quite frank. Because neither of my Pokemon on the field currently are going to be weak to Bug or Fire. And it's probably going to use mostly Heat Wave, if I were to guess. Leftovers. So you have a bulky Bug. A bulkier Bug. We'll go ahead and actually just finish off with... actually, we'll go ahead and use Tailwind here, because we have priority. And then we'll go ahead and use Earthquake here. Because Earthquake will do Stab round, and that'd be good on Clefable here. Clefable is probably going to use Moonblast here, and Brant's going to go down on this turn, but that's okay. And there's Moonblast. Ooh, Brant survived. I'm always kind of surprised by Brant's tankiness, to be quite honest. Mostly just because Feraligatr. I don't know why you just dropped the E, man. That's quite the name. We'll go ahead and protect Talonflame on this turn, and then I'm going to predict that you are going to Mega Evolve, Actually, what I'll do, I'll double protect. Just to see what you do. No Mega Evolution. Okay. You probably have Liquidation, I would assume, because that's a really good, yeah, physical water type attack. Clefable's going to use Wind Blast here. That's not going to do anything because we double protected. Bright is guaranteed faster. I have 2 turns of Tailwind left. Sam can survive at least 1 hit. Clefable's about to get off of Taunt. We'll go ahead and dual Wing Beat for Alligator, and then I'll go ahead and use Rock Slide as well on the both of them. Chip down for Alligator here, just a little bit. And then hopefully this Rock Slide will proc a flinch on at least for Alligator. Nice. Okay, Talonflame will get a hit in, sure, whatever. Clefable shook off the taunt, so no more follow me for Clefable, but I'm going to... Actually, I will do Protect one more time on Sam, so he can get another Tailwind up next turn. And then I will go ahead and use the Stab Earthquake to bring Alligator into yellow health, and Clefable should go down. Okay, we got the Omni Ring activating on Alligator here. So this is the turn that I decided to do it. And he's going to have Dragon Eyes. So his normal attacks are going to turn into Dragon-type attacks, like if he has Double Edge, for example. Okay, he's going to use Aqua Jet instead. That's not going to matter. We're going to use Earthquake here. Fable goes down, and Alligator goes to 20%, just like I wanted. No more Tailwind for us, but that's okay. And they ended to do a forfeit. Awesome. Perfect. Yeah, I am actually getting the hang of... I'm like getting the hang of this some more. I'm getting the hang of double battles some more. So I'm in a better headspace than I was like 2 weeks ago. Because 2 weeks ago I was just losing. I didn't know why I was losing. I was struggling with like reading people. I was being read like a book by myself. But I think because I'm talking this out loud to myself, I'm kind of understanding it a little bit more. So that's good. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and use the bathroom real quickly. Give me a few minutes, and then when I come back, we will go ahead and do some more of the ladder here. So give me just a few minutes. Excuse me, just a few minutes here, and I'll be back. back into the ladder we go. Hopefully, we'll get a couple more wins. Let's see. We just say competition. So I basically have as much practice as I possibly could have with, I was grinding, man. Oh yeah, I forgot maintenance is today. And it won't be done for an hour. Okay, well, I guess that's gonna be it for this stream, because I don't have anything else planned. I guess I could edit for a little bit. God dang it. Yeah, I guess this is the end of today's stream. So, thank you guys so much for watching. We will be streaming tomorrow. After I come home from work, I'll be making some waffles for tomorrow, or Saturday morning, and tomorrow for dinner, just because I can. But yeah, thanks very much for hanging out with me, despite it being so short. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the last day of practice of Pokemon Champions. And then after that, we're just going to be playing a little bit more casually, a little bit more fun. And yeah, we'll just have a good time and continue making content about it because I love this game. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys later.